Alright, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be telling you all how I got rid of my acne. So before I tell you what I have been using and all that type of jazz, I'm going to tell you like the backstory of my skin, because that is very important when talking about acne, because everybody's skin is different and every product does not work the same on everybody. So yeah, okay, we can just start when I was younger. So when I was younger, I had little to no acne. I would get some acne if I was about to start my period or something like that, but really it wasn't like nothing severe where I had like a total breakout all over my face. Usually I just get a couple like on my forehead, maybe my cheek, some like on my chest and stuff like that, but then it would just go away after my menstrual cycle was over. It didn't really like occur to me until back in 2017 that I started getting like really, I wouldn't say severe because it's definitely not as bad as some people have, but to me it was very unusual for my skin. I just kept breaking out on my cheeks, mainly my right cheek, but I would definitely get them on both sides of my cheek, but like I said, mainly on my right. At that time I was taking birth control. I am still on birth control right now, but I want to say I started taking birth control maybe either 2015 or 2016. I'm not exactly sure, but at that time I have been taking birth control for a while. Towards the end of 2017 is when I started getting acne, and then as the time went by, like really 2018 is when I had like really severe breakouts like on my cheeks and stuff, and I'll insert pictures and stuff like that so you can kind of get like what I'm talking about. Not exactly sure when I started taking birth control, but I know for a fact when I did start taking birth control I didn't really have any like acne issues. Like I said, I would still get a pimple here and there like when I was about to start my period, but after my cycle was over it would be gone. Late 2017, the beginning of 2018 is when I started getting it really severe on my cheeks, and I didn't really even think much of it as it being my birth control, and I still to this day don't know if it was my birth control or maybe it was just like my diet, whatever factor it was, I do not know. Some birth controls can make you have acne, so maybe it was, but like I said, I don't know. Like different products that I could use when I noticed that it wasn't going away, and I noticed that it wasn't just like a regular menstrual cycle type of pimple or acne, whatever you want to call it. So I just kind of started like buying just different stuff, trying different things. I tried benzoyl peroxide, I tried like the typical over-the-counter type things like benzoyl peroxide, salicylic acid. I tried both high-end and drugstore acne medicines, over-the-counter ones, and they were just not working for me. Like I was literally trying everything and nothing was working for me. I was just like, what in the world? Like I just did not like, it was like so frustrating to me because like I never really had this problem. I always had pretty clear skin for the most part, and it was just like getting really bad because it was starting to be like red, and so I just had like this big, it was literally my whole cheek was just red, and it just had like pimples, and some of them were like kind of, it was like cystic acne, so it was like under the skin, and it was very painful to try to like pop them and stuff, but I know you're not supposed to pop your pimples because that creates more pimples. So it was just like a bunch of like testing, like trial and error. Like I was trying different products and they just weren't working for me, so I went to something else and that didn't work for me. So then I was like, well, maybe let me just like research some things about why I keep getting it on my cheeks, because like in certain different places of your body, why you get acne may be like a different factor of like something that you're doing in your everyday life. And I know for a fact I do wash my pillowcases, I change my pillowcases regularly, so I knew it wasn't something like that, like, or you know, like I don't sleep with my makeup on when I go to bed. Like I was very heavily washing my face. I tried apple cider vinegar, I tried the honey and cinnamon mask, I tried literally everything and nothing was working for me. Like it'll probably work maybe for like a day or two, but then it'll come right back. So I was like, I just don't know what's going on with my face. After April and May, I just came across this video on Instagram, and it was this girl. She had really bad cystic acne. It was way worse than mine. It was literally all over her face. After a picture of her, and she had like clear skin, like it was never there, like she never had acne at all. Her face was literally like this. It was like clear, like nothing had ever, like no acne at all has ever been on her face. Like, well, you know, if that worked for her, I'm pretty sure it can work for me. That's when I came across Curology, and let me tell you, oh my god, this stuff actually works, and I'm gonna tell you why. This is a dermatology grade product. Now I'm gonna tell you, this is for somebody who seriously is trying to get rid of their acne, because this is a monthly subscription thing, so you will have to buy this either once a month or twice a month, or every 2 months. I mean, every 2 months. So, and like I said, I'm gonna get into that, but I'm gonna just tell you what this basically is. So I would recommend trying Curology if you have been in my situation and you have like been trying everything, like salicylic acid, benzoyl peroxide. Those are like the most common ones. I'm pretty sure there's probably like another one, but I just can't remember all of them. But if you've been trying like some type of acne medication that you can get at the drugstore, I would definitely recommend trying Curology, because it is a dermatology grade product, and it's specifically designed for you. So it's not like something, that's why it's a monthly subscription, because it's like specifically designed for you. It's not like something that the next person will have, you know. It's like a different ingredients, different formulas. It's all specifically designed for you, and it's also cheaper than going to the dermatologist, because I mean that would be your next best bet, is to go to the dermatologist, but don't nobody got hundreds, maybe even thousands of dollars to go see them. Basically, you go on the website and they're gonna ask you a bunch of questions about your skin, and you should definitely truthfully answer them, like as honest as possible. So like whatever answer you put in, that's gonna determine what type of ingredients are going to be in your bottle. So for me, I had acne, and it was like cystic acne, so it was under the skin, it was red, and I still, like some of the stuff when it had went away, like some of the products, it left like a dark mark, so I put that in there, that I had like some dark marks left on my face and stuff like that. And I told them that I had dry skin and all that type of jazz. So everything about my skin. And they told me to take pictures of my skin. So you just take a little picture, and you know, you just put that in there and take pictures of the areas that you want help in. It doesn't have to be acne, it can be anything. It could be oiliness, dryness, if you have wrinkles, all that type of stuff. Like it doesn't have to just be acne. It's literally for any type of skin condition. And the good thing about Curology is you can test it out for free for 30 days. The only thing that you have to pay for is shipping, and the shipping I think was like $4. Tell you exactly what is in the bottle. I'm gonna try to pronounce these names, but if I mess it up, I'm really sorry. But like I said, I'm going to put the name of it down below. So the first ingredient that is in my bottle is 4% of azelaic acid, and this is a anti-inflammatory type of ingredient that reduces redness and swelling in acne prone skin. So that is something, like I mentioned in my skin when I was filling out those questions, that I told them that I had like redness and stuff like that. So that is going to help with the redness. This is called Clindamycin. Like I said, I probably did not say that right. So I have 1% of Clindamycin, and this is a antibiotic that is used to treat inflammatory acne. So with my acne, it wasn't like spread out all over like my face. It was literally just in that one area, kind of like it was like just an infestation of acne. And when I found out, I actually, like, that's why they gave me that antibiotic. I guess I just had like so much bacteria right there on my face, and it was just like, that's why I kept getting acne in that same spot, because it was just like an infestation of acne. And it's really gross to think about it, like, ew, I had like all that bacteria on my face, but that's basically what it was. And that being in my bottle helped, like, you know, calm down the acne, whatever, from like growing so rapidly. Next one is Niacinamide. And it is a form of vitamin B3. Helps visibly improve the appearance of enlarged pores, uneven skin tone, fine lines, wrinkles, dullness, and a weakness of the surface. So in this, for my case, it would help with evening the skin tone, because like I said, I mentioned that I had like dark spots on my face, so that is going to help with like the dark spots on my face. That is all the 3 ingredients in my bottle, and it definitely worked in my favor because I do not have any acne whatsoever on either both of my cheeks, really, and it hasn't came back. I actually stopped taking Curology because I noticed that my skin was just getting better. I think within about 3 to 4 months my skin started really like looking clear and has stayed clear. I was fully done taking Curology around October 2018, and this is, what is this, April 2019, and it has not came back whatsoever. So another thing I forgot to mention is you should also put in any type of medication that you are taking. They're going to ask you that, and like if you're taking birth control or whatever you're taking, you want to put that in as well. And like I said, it's going to be a bunch of different questions, and I might have missed a couple, but yeah, they're going to ask you about that because certain medicines that you take can affect your skin, or like if you're allergic to anything, they're going to ask you all that. So yeah, backtrack to the 30-day thing. So once when I got my bottle, I think it didn't even take that long to get to my house, maybe like 3-5 days, if that. And as soon as I started taking it, my skin started getting clear like instantly, and that is very rare. Another thing, now they have I think they have 3 different like things that you can choose from. You can just choose from the bottle. This is the biggest bottle. This is the 24 milliliter cream. This is the biggest bottle, like about $20, but they charge you for the 2 months, so it's gonna be like 40 bucks if you want the bigger bottle. But if you just want the small one that you get every month, I think it's 24 because it's $20, but then you have to pay for the shipping. If you just want the bigger one, you get free shipping. So yeah, but my mistake, I thought they were only going to charge me for like $20 because the way they word it is a little bit like confusing. But if you want the bigger bottle, this is $40. If you want the little one, it's $20. So that's basically the gist. And then with the little one, you have to pay the $4 shipping. If you get the bigger one, you get free shipping. So yeah, you can get like a cleanser and I think a moisturizer now. I don't know about that because like I said, I haven't been on there for a while, but I will leave everything linked down below so you can check it out for yourself. Another thing, if you are not liking your products, you can they give you your own personal provider, like your own nurse practitioner or dermatologist or whatever, and you can tell them like, hey, this isn't working for me, but if you want to still continue using it, you can tell them maybe to switch out some certain products and stuff like that, and they'll do that for you. Another thing is you can actually cancel your subscription, like let's say, because honestly you're not gonna go through this in 2 months. Like, it's a really big bottle. They do expire. They have like a 2-month expiration date, so that's the only thing that I don't like about Curology, but that's just how it is, I guess, how they formulate it. But also cancel, like you can put like a hold on your account if you still want to continue with the program, but you just don't need a bottle that month. You can put a hold on your account and then you can start it back up whenever you need a new bottle. So that's a good thing. And also if you don't like it, you can cancel it whenever and then, you know, go from there. I would definitely check out Curology if you have been struggling with like these over-the-counter medicines, because these are dermatology grade medicines, so they're definitely going to help you and more effectively than something over the counter. I will leave everything linked down below for you to check it out and stuff like that, and also give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it or if you plan on trying Curology. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, love.